Good morning. It is May the 28th. This is a Thursday morning. Checking the Forex Factor today. Lots of news. We just had news at 8:30 this morning. The core PCE price index, prelim GDP, a couple of other things going on. We have some new home sales at 10 o'clock, and at 2 p.m. we have Treasury Secretary Bissett speaks. So it's a busy day for the financial news markets. So we're going to be playing it cool here. The 8:30 is already come and gone, and we've seen a rise in the markets. Taking a look at the simple market metrics, 52 range chart this morning, we see the upward movement. I'm on a little bit early, but we're going to be watching it until 9:30ish. It's roughly 9:16 right now. And looking at the simple market metrics 52 range chart, we've seen a lot of upward movement this morning. Going back at around 8 o'clock. There was 29923, got up to as high as 390, about 100 points already this morning. Upward movement, so it'll be interesting to see what happens when the market opens. I'm going to switch over to Livewire real quick to take a look at that. And we will see on the Livewire chart that it is continuing to go up as well. It's starting to show a little bit downward, and we saw that on the simple market metrics with the red candles kicking in. And we have the black candles on the Livewire. So we're just going to sit and wait and see what happens here over the next few minutes. I have drawn a box to kind of show the last half hour or so of what's been moving here on the simple market metrics. So we'll see where it breaks out. The markets will be opening up here in just about 2 minutes. And we'll see where we go today. Through the box out a little bit further, you can see we're kind of in consolidation. So we'll see what happens here. And we can see the bottom here, the red and the green lines. The red and the green line just kind of rolling around a bit. Now we have some downward movement. Let's see what happens here. Black background. We're on our third, and we've got strong. We have one green candle, two green candles, and we have a red candle. I think I'm going to take this just because I think the pressure is going to go down. So we are in. I do not recommend getting into the trade rate at 9:30ish. We normally wait to around 10 o'clock, but since it's been a few days since I've been trading, feel maybe a little bit on the frisky side. So we'll see what happens here. I'm going to switch over to Livewire and just show you what the Livewire is showing. It does have our market where we got in at. We can see what the Livewire is showing. So as you can see here, the red lines are building up, and it's now strong red. We now have downward movement on both charts. As I mentioned before, Kellyanne would not get in with the transparent candles because it is risky, but we are definitely riding it down. Let me switch back over to the simple market metrics and show you what we see here. We have some serious movement to the downside. Having a series of dots here with the wicks all out at the bottom. We have one that's doing a little bit of turning. We'll see what it's going to do, if it's going to hold or not. I may get out of this trade here in a moment. Let me see what it's going to continue to do. It's coming down to the 200. The 21 is downward motion, and the Bollinger Band, the middle Bollinger Band, is heading down as well. We're coming down to the 200. We may hit a bounce. I may close this out very quickly, but if it continues to go down, we're going to let it go down. I'm going to be very careful on that 200 because it may bounce back up to the 200. Let's see what we have. Strong candle still going down. I'm not going to risk it because it could bounce back. I am going to get out of the trade right here, and we are out. So that is trade one. And let's switch over to the Livewire because you see the change here as well. As we can see, we got in here, rode it down to there. Just a little over 70 points was that trade. I'm finally getting the hang of this Zoom thing with the different monitors. We made it through the new home sales information. Kind of show this like this. kind of staying within a box. Yes, that box is pretty good size. So we can see by I just drew the box here on the range chart, and you can see the sideways movement here. Keeping an eye to see if we have any kind of break here at all. This may be a little risky to take a trade, but we're going to watch it, see what happens here. We're on a green, the light gray background. So we're going to watch it. If it gets above the box, if it gets up above this box, I'm going to go in. We'll see. We got upward movement going here. Let's see what happens over the next few moments. We have two candles, solid, which means the bars up the top. All right, I'm going to take it. It's above. We'll see where it goes. We are in. This is trade number 2. Let me switch over to Livewire real quick and show you what Livewire is showing us. We are in. You see the growing of the candles. I could have gotten a little bit earlier, but I wanted to make sure we was above that box. So we're going to keep an eye on it for a little bit. Going back to the simple market metrics. We're only up 7 points at this point, but we'll see where we go. We're having more candles with the wicks out the top. We just had a buy signal kick in too. Not that we always want to verify all the buy signals. So based upon the indicators, it is sensing an upward movement, and we see that on both charts. We see the green above the red here, upward movement. So let's watch and see where it goes for a little bit here. So what I was looking for here was some strong, it was going sideways. By the time you get into it, I didn't want to get into it because of the up and down, the choppiness of it. But once it broke the box, I decided to take a chance. Like I said, there's no guarantee in trading. We only can trade what we see and the momentum that we see that is happening at the time we take the trade. As I've mentioned in the past, we are momentum traders. We trade with the momentum. Oh, we're back to break even again. A little bit negative. Let's see what happens here. I am very cautious because the red is on top, which means it could continue to go down, but we have green candles on the black background. So we're in area that we need to be very, very mindful of where we are at. We're up 8 points right now. Whoa, it's taking off now. Look at that. Holy cow. What happened here? What's happening right now? My goodness, I am going to get out. We're at 120, 130. I am getting out. Wow, that was a scary. Do you see how fast that went? That was within 1 minute. Whew. And my heart's racing. My heart is racing. I cannot believe that just did that. Let's go back to the Livewire chart. We got in here, rode that little iffy bump, and it went. Look how quickly it went. 315 to 301.42. That is over 100 point. Wow. So looking on the Livewire at the very bottom, we're 10-10, 10-12, 10-12, 10-12. Look how quickly 10-12, 10-12, 10-13. That is less than a minute's time run. In 1 minute, it went up almost 100 points in 1 minute. That massive gain right there. What a movement. Has been staying in a range ever since then. On the Livewire, we have up, down, maybe turning here. Okay, we're in here. We have the gray background, which is upward movement. We have the candle, we have a buy signal here. Anyway, with our stop loss, we will not lose much. The most we would lose would be $50. So we're going to watch this to see. Look, we do have resistance coming up here, so we'll see if it breaks through that. Now you can see where we got in the trade. So we can get in the trade there. Continue to still go up. We have the green indicators here. It's been an incredible morning already. Wow. Do have upward movement. We have money flow flowing in. Pressure is building. We'll see where we go here. We've got a few minutes before we'll actually stop trading. The interesting thing is you see how much money you can make just by not trying to take every trade. You could, but after that one explosive trade we had, you get a little scared when you realize how much money was just made in that 1 minute. I'm going to close the trade there. So that makes trade number 3. All right, let me show our days worth of trading. We got in here at trade 1 right here. That was trade 1 from there down to there. Trade number 2, we got in here. Could have got a little bit earlier, as you see. And we wrote, this is our explosive one, wrote it all the way up to there, got out there. And then trade number 3 was this little quick scalp here. We were not in the trade. A little bit longer than I thought I was. Yeah, roughly a 7-minute trade. Picked up a gain there. All right, let me show you on the simple market metrics chart. We got in here right at 9:32. We wrote it down. So we were only in this trade 3 minutes. Wrote it down for roughly 70 points. Then we're kind of watching this consolidation here. For trade number 2, we got in here at 10:06 and rode that all the way up to, which was very quick. We're talking 10 to 13, 10:06 to 10:13. But that was a tremendous win. We got into 315 and got out at 300 and 142. Wow. That was 128-point run. Saw this consolidate. I took a break after that trade. That trade scared me. Because I know if it went the other way, I could have lost that much. Well, I actually wouldn't have lost because I had the stop loss in at 100 ticks. But still, that was nerve-wracking. And the last trade of the day, roughly a 5-minute trade. Total gain for the day was 213 points, which equals $427 in those 3 trades. So that was from 9:32, roughly an hour and a half. Before I switch over, you can see how all the simple market metrics chart has a lot of information on, a lot of the buy signals, the sell signals. We go to the Livewire, and it's just a lot cleaner. It's just, you do have where you can scalp different areas, scalp here, but you can see between the 2 charts, by watching the 2 charts, I can see movement. That's the whole idea here, is to see the momentum. We are momentum traders, and we need to know where the markets are going, how much movement is taking place, and that is key to us because that helps us to stay in a trade, get in a trade, know that the trade is going to move. And we're very thankful for Justin with the Simple Market Metrics and Kellyanne with the Livewire, because between these 2 systems, it is showing us how to generate income. Y'all have a great day. We'll see you on the next video.
Thank you all for watching our trading activity today. We plan on posting 2 or 3 videos a week to demonstrate the simple market metrics and the Livewire trading indicators. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. See you on the next video.